Class of 2018, as you heard from your student council president, we're gathered to honor you, celebrate your accomplishments, and thank you for the contributions you've given to our community. Nathan did a beautiful job capturing each of you and your distinctive qualities, some serious and very humorous and all aspirational, and laying out some expectations we now have for your future. It's really cool, actually, to think about where you will be in 20 years. As a school, that is our main purpose, to prepare you for the future so that you can do your part in making the world a better place. As the head of middle school, I represent the entire faculty today when I say that we see the future in you, and it is bright. Before I continue, faculty and staff, everyone who's had the great pleasure of working with the class of 2018 during their time at Trinity, will you please stand so we can recognize your efforts in educating and inspiring these young adults? As I think you guys know, we take our job seriously as we aim to prepare you for future accomplishments that we've come to envision and expect. You may have heard the saying, the future starts here. Well, it has begun here with this class of mathematicians, entrepreneurs, ambassadors, writers, artists, musicians, the list goes on. Recently, we asked Trinity students, kindergarten through 8th grade, what they want to be when they grow up. We got everything from dermatologist to volcano engineer to good person. But one profound question was posed back, a question I think embodies youth today. One student asked, why does it have to be when we grow up? As the future starts here at Trinity, the future also starts now. When I think about you graduates, who you will become and what your futures hold, I see that you just haven't shown us what you will do and who you will be. You've inspired us with who you already are and what you can already do now. Yes, you will be productive citizens of the world and leaders for tomorrow, that's for sure. It's been a great privilege, too, of ours to help you develop the tools, the talents, and the character to do those amazing things. But what's most important, what we hope for your future and what we already see, is for you to be human beings who think expansively, who feel deeply, and who act responsibly and compassionately. Here at Trinity, you've launched innovations for modern needs and crafted resolutions to world problems. You've explored interests, passions, and your own identity. You've achieved much as you've juggled assignments in your extracurriculars. You built relationships, enduring ones with each other and with your kinder buddies, and brief yet impactful ones with school children in Costa Rica. You started your year serving at the food bank as just a few of a total of almost 3,000 hours your class spent in service to others. You and your actions spoke, you guys, and we've heard your collective voice. This year, more so than in recent decades, has been a time in which we've seen a resurgence among youth to speak up and take action. A spark ignited within teenagers and young people across the nation to use their collective voice, a passionate and loud voice, to effect change. This is not new, as youth have been instrumental in some of the most memorable movements in the history of our country and the world. We've seen that your generation has the power to mobilize on a grand scale to impact what our present is and what our future will be. Equally impactful, though, and probably more frequent and far-reaching, you guys have the power to act here and now to make a difference within your families, within your friend groups, your troops, your teams, and your schools, and on the streets of Austin. As you recognize the power and the privilege that you already have, I want to also impart upon you the importance of continued hard work and of connecting with and caring for others. There's more to making a difference than passion and power. The world does not need voice without substance, action without purpose, or passion without compassion. So we want you to be diligent in building a strong foundation of knowledge and skills you need for your ideas to develop and warrant voice. We want you to be empowered to use what you know for the betterment of the community and the world. And mostly, we want you to be compassionate with one another as we each bring our unique gifts together to continue to do good and do right. We expect that is what you will do over all the years ahead of you. And thankfully, we see you doing it now. Thank you, guys.